there's the button. Boom. Hello there.
Boom.
I did have penis.
And there it is.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Welcome. You're welcome.
That's when that Kipling guy realized he got fucked up.
It is going to be one of those days today, I think.
Every day.
Every day.
Every
It's
day.
every day, bro.
On this
Is he still
D&D
alive?
show.
Yeah, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather, right?
I hope never mind. I hope it goes well.
Yeah.
Well,
Good talk. Bye.
good
Anyway.
talk. Anyway, I can't.
All right there. I think I got Kipling a little bit off his balance with my club.
You did
Little
throw me
bit,
off
yeah.
slightly.
Yes.
Throw me off. Even though I knew it was coming, I just
Yeah, well.
What was coming?
couldn't.
I did have penis.
That was. Oh, dear.
We're glad you
So,
have a penis.
what?
He did.
We're
He got
glad
penis.
you had
You-
a penis.
Thank you. Thank you. It was very good. So how have you guys been this past week?
Yeah.
I'm great.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's
Phil
been
and
a
I were
long
sick
week.
this week.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's just been, I'm ready for the weekend. That's what I am.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to, wait, I
You
can't
can't
do that.
sing that
can I?
anymore.
Whoops.
Oh, well, thanks for
This
the
is
the
bad.
DMCA.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
I
the
just
end of
realized he's a bad
Nightsphear,
guy.
folks.
You know what? It's the end for me.
Yeah.
You tried.
Bye.
You tried.
You try.
I did try.
Give me a
You know what? I had
solid-
2 buttons to click at the same
Yeah.
time. They're
I-
both like over here. I had to click with my left hand. It
Yeah.
was a whole.
I'll give you a
what?
solid
Yeah.
7 out of 10 for that.
I mean, who could do things with 2 hands at once? You know, it's just
That's
not.
a good point.
It's not possible.
No. It's like a unicorn, but less likely.
Exactly.
I think the most insulting comment about the DMCA stuff is when you sing a song and then you go, oh my God, am I going to get DMCA'd? And people go, no, it wasn't even close. They're like, they would not be able to tell that you were even. I'm like, oh.
Phil, you need to type it backwards.
Yeah,
you
why
gotta type it
why
backwards.
does it say 3Y and then
It
a
says
butt?
ib. It says ib.
Abe.
It's really-
No, all right. Look, are we gonna play D&D today?
I think we are going to play
Wow.
D&D today. Who?
Kipling had a
Okay.
penis, and we're not giving that enough attention. I think.
Oh, okay.
I
had
don't
a
think we should
whole
give it any more
penis.
attention than it's
Yeah,
already
we should not
had
give
so
Kipling's
far.
penis any more attention.
Oh, not his.
Well,
It's
penis.
shy.
He
didn't say it was his,
Please.
He didn't have a penis, Phil. He just had penis.
He had penis.
Unspecified
Had
amount of
penis.
penis.
Oh,
He had
alright,
penis.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't give enough credit. It's possible that he was able to get more than one
Exactly.
What's the opposite of sadness?
Penis.
penis.
A penis.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, so who wants to do the
We're never getting
recap
back on the
today?
rails if you let me talk anymore.
Who wants to do the recap?
There are no rails, Bri.
Sometimes I forget.
I think Phil said that he wanted to do the recap today,
I
right?
did.
Pretty sure
He
Phil
sent a
said that.
message.
I'm
He
pretty
said,
sure.
I can
Hang
read
on,
out the
didn't
message in
Phil?
Discord.
Who did it last week? Who did it last
Me.
week?
I'm 99% sure I did it last week.
Phil did it last week. Yeah.
You liar.
Drax, why?
Okay, it's your turn then, Noodle. It's your turn.
No, see, Phil
Oh,
said the
noodle.
words, please call on me for the recap.
Yeah.
Because I'm sleep deprived and brain dead this week. It was a weird way to say it,
hmm
but he did say I really want to do the recap because I'm sleep deprived and my brain doesn't work.
Okay, well, you want to know what happened last week?
I do.
Noodle? You guys woefully negotiated an opportunity to get on
That was not
Cotton
woeful.
Tailey's ship.
It was the
which
best
is called the
negotiation because no gold
Turtledove.
was spent.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was
You
great.
could have negotiated better, in Junior's humble opinion.
What, how? How could no gold has been spent, Phil?
You
How
know what?
could
This
we
is my
negotiate
recap,
better?
Noodle. All right.
Yeah, okay,
So
well,
if you
I-
wanted to do the recap, you should
Okay,
have done it yourself.
I will
Hey, don't
do
worry
the
about it,
recap.
Noodle, because Junior spent all his money on a
Exactly.
fucking suit.
I'll do the recap.
Look at you, stupid son of a
Me and Lady Syphilis went and got us a boat for free so far. That'll
Yeah.
take us to where we need to go, in the place
In
with the
a
trees.
day. We
In
literally
a
could have
day?
just stolen a boat, but you said no, little Sif. You're
Why
too.
not?
This is my recap. All right, you.
No,
Get outta here.
you're too tired and brain dead. You're not allowed to do the recap. This is us,
That's
not
exactly why you
them.
said call on me because I'm tired and brain dead. So what happened was
So
they
then
woefully negotiated.
Lil Sif went to the clothes store and spent all of his money on something
Lil
that should have
Sif
cost
had
2
a
gold.
fucking
He
shopping
spent
day.
50 gold on a jacket instead of. He's the one that woefully negotiated
I'm
because
so
he doesn't
sorry.
have the barter.
Hang on. He was trying to charge me to. Let me recap, please. May I do the recap.
So
Noodle.
you're asking to do the recap now, Phil?
May I please
can do the recap,
this
yeah.
session? Thank you. Now, what happened last week, uninterrupted from the rest of the cast, was that Lord Syphilis and Lady Syphilis went and woefully negotiated an opportunity for, in a day's time, to get on Cotton Peely's. I don't know why I say his name that way, but I do because it's so fun. And his name is Cotton Peely. To get on his ship to take voyage over to Evergreen Hollow. Even though he couldn't remember what it was called. So we're going on the ship called the Turtledove, but the front ornament of the ship is a turtle, not a dove. Anyhow, so they told me that I was too young, I couldn't go be engaged in the negotiation. So I said, come on, Manny, time to go shopping. Want to go to the best shop that is in this whole little, shitty town of Ashdale. Let's go. So Manny and I went shopping, and I got myself a new jacket and new pants and a nice cane walking stick and some leather shoes. I tried to get Manny this really, really wonderful gift of nice leather shoes that curled up in the front, kind of like a jester, and a silk shirt topper, and kind of a fluffy, frilly white undershirt, and some nice trousers. And Manny said no, because he's mean and he doesn't like me. So after that, went shopping, came out, saw mom and dad, and I was like, hey, look at me. I'm so dapper. I look wonderful. They almost got held up for some gold and stuff, but they was like, you're drunk. Get out of here. And then we learned about the Sirens Rock Inn, a very esteemed hospitality environment within the town of Ashdale that we had moved over to. Got rooms at the rate of 10 gold a night, and our wonderful Manny was allowed to sleep in the servants' quarters, which we found out was in the basement. So we each got a room, or I should say that Sora and Thalen shared a room. Sora got a massage, even though I gave her the money and the secret code to tell the wonderful proprietor with red hair how to get herself laid. Just decided not to follow up on. I got a bedtime story of the turtle and the hare. It was quite wonderful. And Bojmir was reaching a bit above his station when he said the room that was provided to him in the basement for free, mind you, was not good enough for him. So he decided, I'm going to go outside and throw a temper tantrum, got a hold of his god and said, I'm going to burn the bitch to the ground. And if I can't do that, I'm going to use my blackened, disgusting, necrotic infused hand to summon Nightspawn upon the town and send them in the hotel because I'm having a bad day. And that's what happened last time. Lil Sif is asleep in his room after a nice bedtime story. Good night.
And that is indeed what happened in the last session. Now, we're going to have a little bit of a time skip to...
Noodle, did I do okay, by the way? Was that a
His
good
name isn't
recap?
Cotton Peely, it's Captain Peely, but other than that, you can continue.
Noodle.
It was
I
it not
said,
was it actually not
don't.
cotton?
It was not cotton.
Oh, for
Definitely
fuck's sake.
Captain.
I thought it was cotton.
Copton.
Well, I wasn't there, so
That was good, yeah.
Okay, good. Glad I made you proud. Sorry, please go ahead now, Kipling.
Thank you. Yeah, we will fast forward to the next morning from the last session. Sora, at some point during your wonderful massage, you fell asleep. The masseuse offered their services to you, Thalon. Would you have accepted?
No.
No. And they would have packed up their things, bid you good night, and left. Our young little Sif, pegged out on local pastries and a sneaky bit of whiskey, and fell fast asleep. Now, Bojmer, after having a wee bit of an argument with his patron Figman outside of the establishment, found himself a rather comfy alleyway round the back of the inn, huddled up, and went to sleep. And as the sun rises over Ashdale, we will start our session with you, Bojmer, as the hustle and bustle of the city streets around you wakes you up.
Bojmer's gonna start feeling around for a rock, start throwing rocks at the windows on the second floor, hoping to get the attention of the other guys. Little pebbles, just blink, blink, blink at the windows.
Okay. You start throwing little pebbles from around you at the windows, and most of them sort of bounce off the sides. It's a pretty tall building. The alleyway that you're in is pretty narrow, so maybe you can't quite get the angle right. None of them hit very hard, but there's one that does eventually sort of strike a pane of glass, and there's a couple of moments that pass, and the window opens, and a very young-looking human man pokes his head out and goes, "Hey, what's that noise down there? What are you doing?"
Wrong window. Sorry. I will keep trying. I'm looking for my friends.
Well, why don't you just go inside and ask? You
I
don't
don't
throw
want to
in
go to this
rocks.
establishment. I don't like the people here. They piss me off.
Well, you're gonna piss them off if you keep throwing rocks.
I don't care, I
If you
don't
fucking
care.
smash a window, they'll fucking kill you.
They could try.
Then they'll fucking do it too, pal.
Hey, mind your own business. I will go about my business too. He's
Alright.
gonna grab
Alright.
some more rocks. So, like I said, small pebbles. We're not gonna break a window with these little things.
Yeah, and the young man closes his window. You throw a few more, and after a couple of successful window strikes but failed attempts at finding the right one, Junior, you are roused from your slumber by a dinging at your window.
What the fuck was that? I was in my window.
Go up to the window and look at it and look down. Try to figure out what that noise is.
Junior, wake up! Is that you?
Yeah, Manny, yeah, I am my father's junior. I'm a junior law syphilis.
Yes. All right. You have the dice.
Yeah, I've got a dice.
No, the dice. Give me the dice.
Yeah, why?
Give me the dice. Look, I give you the whiskey, right? You
Yeah.
trust me? Well, give me
Why
the
are you
fucking dice.
outside?
It's a long story. Just give me
You
the
look
dice.
dirty, Manny. Did you sleep outside last night?
Yes, because the bedroom they want to put me in smelled like piss.
You could have come in my room. I
No,
have
they
a spare
wouldn't. They
bed.
would not let me. I tried.
Well, you could have called for me. I would have come and got you.
Look, just give me the
Alright,
dice.
You want me to bring it to you or toss it out a window?
Just toss it out the window. I will catch it.
Please catch it.
Yes, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, I'll take out the die. I would imagine I'm sweating. There's a little bit of panic in this as I'm going to do this because I really don't want it to hit the ground and roll. But I will sort of kind of line up right over Bojmir and drop the red d6.
Bojmir, roll me a sleight of hand to catch the die. Bearing in mind that it is a very small die and you are a very blind man.
Oh my god, do you have inspiration?
No.
Oh my god!
Let's see if
Dead! We're going to die!
let's see if
No, we're
you
not.
roll
We're summoning
any
the demon, which I would have fucking rolled it anyway. So
Any
it doesn't
less-
matter.
No, but oh my god.
than a 3. In fact, no, I don't even think you can get any less. You can't get less than a 3.
Alright.
So you put your hand out and
I like to think that I intentionally did not catch it. Like, a little effort, the lowest amount of effort possible, because I was gonna roll the thing anyway. So really, it doesn't matter if it's the ground.
okay. Well, yeah, you put your hand out with little effort to catch the die, and it hits the ground. And Junior, you have a horrible sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach as you watch this die fall. Bojmir failing to catch it as it lands and ding, 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 falls into a nearby gutter and vanishes.
That
Bojmir,
was
you
an
hear the
awful
water.
catch, Manny.
It fucking
What?
figures.
Why didn't you catch it?
It was a mistake.
But it's gone now.
No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Hold on a second. I will try to use my unseen servant to fish it out. We'll see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him to take care of this for me.
But wait, ain't you a servant, Manny?
Not now, Junior.
Manny's a servant's got a servant. I'm confused now. How you... Right.
Not now, Junior.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna try to use our unseen servant to get the die better.
Okay. An unseen servant go through solid objects. It does not say on the spell.
Well, it's a shapeless force, so if it has no shape, then
That's very
it could
fair.
be.
You said it went down a
Uh,
sewer grate, right?
Yeah, and as long as
Yeah.
as long as it's unoccupied space.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine a sewer grate isn't a solid object. Like it's
Right.
probably if it can drop through to go into the water into the
Right,
sewer
right,
below.
right.
then
No,
there's space to
I was
fly
just
through.
thinking the size of a grate is no larger than maybe a small child. If it was a big thing, it wouldn't be able to sort of fit down there. But yeah, with it being a sort of shapeless force, that's fine. Yeah, you cast this this unseen servant and direct it down through the sewer grate. As it gets down there, you can feel through it, I think, here. Or bending down towards the grate to sort of perhaps listen out and get a feel for underneath. The water in there is very fast flowing. And is probably pretty deep.
so it doesn't succeed?
You can try. You can roll me an investigation check with disadvantage, but it will be very, very difficult.
Roll 20's causing me some issues here.
No, it's been a bit slow.
I guess while this is happening,
Yeah.
I would just
Alright.
be getting dressed and kind of ready for the day. I would probably walk over to Sora and Thalen's room and knock on the door. Mommy, Daddy, up yet? Come on, it's the next day. Time to go play now. Got stuff to do. Also want to show off my new suit and my cane.
All right, so I got an 18.
I just look over at Thalen, by the way. Is he moving? Like, is he... Oh, he doesn't sleep. Right?
No, neither do you.
I'm just gonna look at you. I'm not ready to get up yet. I especially don't want to get up only to look at a suit.
No, you see, the thing about us upperclassmen, we don't particularly need to wake up until quite late in the day. We have other people to do that for us. We generally tend to have servants to look after the children as they wake up earlier.
Oh, we have Manny.
We have Manny.
And I just
Manny
pull the blankets up
exists
over
to
my head.
entertain Junior.
I'm just laying there. I don't know. Okay, if I don't need to sleep, can I sleep? Like, I never
think
thought about
so.
that, I guess.
Yeah, that seems so, right?
I would
Mommy,
suppose it'd be
Daddy.
a choice, right?
Yeah, like I could just choose to try and sleep even though I don't need sleep. So I'll just pull the blanket over my head and pass out. And try to ignore it.
Hey, I'm hungry. Mommy, plus bad thing happened. It's an accident.
I just pull the covers down and
We
roll
really
my eyes.
should fire that Manny and get a better one.
Coming, darling. I'll get up and trudge my way over to the door. And open it and let him in.
Oh, your room is very much bigger than mine. So fancy. Close the door.
Junior.
Okay, we've got a problem.
What?
First of all, the fuck happened to you last night? You look like it's been a night.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's no way to speak to your mother, young man.
Yeah, your mother.
Yeah, well, anyways, regardless of what happened last night, hope it was very pleasant, by the way. Suppose me slept outside and was throwing
What?
rocks
Wait.
at the window.
Why?
He's a
What?
servant.
I couldn't tell you, but he slept outside last night. He was throwing rocks in my window. I got up.
Well, wait. So
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
even
just
have
let
the
me get through this.
story.
Oh, hang on. So he slept outside. He was throwing rocks at my window. I opened it up. Doesn't tell me why. All he says is, "Give me the dice." The die, the red D6.
And you didn't do that.
I kept saying, why? He said, "Doesn't matter. Just give it to me." And I said, "Well, why don't I walk it down to you?" And he said, "No, just toss it to me." So
And
I
you didn't do
dropped
that,
it.
right?
He woefully put his arm on. He barely even put his arm. It was like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. If someone's gonna toss something to you, you get yourself underneath it, you get ready. He didn't even try to. He barely took a step. It hit the ground and rolled away into a sewer.
What are
Junior?
the chances?
About 1 in 6.
1 in 20, really. I mean, something like that. Pretty
Junior.
awful.
Junior. Listen to your mama, okay?
Okay, if you're calling me Junior and we're having this conversation,
okay, little
don't
baby, my
fucking-
little baby son, Lil Sif. Okay? Turn your butt around and get the die.
I want to leave. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna turn around and walk out.
You know, you try to raise them right.
Oh, I know. Yes, you can't get the help.
No, at some point, you know, society just, the influencers are too strong, and
It's terrible. We should probably catch that ship though before well, I assume this town is probably going to set into flames or something.
yeah, I wouldn't, there's probably a devil in the sewer.
Yes, you wouldn't be too
So-
happy about that, I assume.
No, we
So
should
we should
go.
likely leave, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time for Captain Peatley?
Is it?
What was the name of his ship?
There were
It was
Frogs
a stupid name.
on the front or
Right,
something.
It was a terrible name.
The frog hopper.
No, it had
4,000.
nothing to do with what was on the front of the ship. I remember he explained what was on the front, and it wasn't what the name was. And I said, you know, that's not what that is. And he said, well, take it up with the captain, but I can't remember what that is. It's been a long night.
I'm
have the
sure
name.
we'll find it. We know the guy's name.
Yes. We know where it is, right?
Mhm.
North of the docks.
Okay, so if Bojmir, where the hell is Bojmir?
Well, he slept outside on the street, right?
Yeah,
Probably
do you
still
think
there.
he's just still sitting there waiting?
Yes. He seems like
God.
thought. What did he do before we met him? He was a homeless man, right? He's probably used to it. Certainly smells like one.
Okay. I can't tell if you're playing it up or if it's just regular Thallon, like, assholery. So
I haven't acted the entire time I've been here.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Fisherman.
Okay.
Never stopped. Here, I can be myself. It's quite wonderful. Just need a different name.
Asshole.
Yes. it's great.
Mr. Sir Asshole.
And I get away with it here. It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So we should leave.
We
Yes.
should leave. I'm like putting on my armor and stuff while we're having this conversation. Actually, wait. I'm like mid pulling the last bit up. Should I wear? I should not wear this, should I? Because of
No, you want put that in a bag or something and just the dress.
I take it all off.
And
I
as
just wear the dress.
you
See, I can wear it under a suit, but a dress is much more revealing, I'm afraid.
and as you remove your armor and put back on your fancy dress, Bojmir, outside in the alleyway, you spend some time guiding your unseen servant through the water of the sewer, and you get to a point where you're sort of pinging your echolocation in a sense, and you think you spot something at the bottom, lodged against a couple of rocks. And as you draw your unseen servant near to try and grab it, you get the sense of a flash of dark, arcane energy, and it vanishes.
Dice does, or
What you think is possibly the
sense.
dice. Yeah.
the object vanished? But
The object vanishes. Yeah.
okay.
I think after a couple of minutes, Junior, would you have waited for Sora and Thallon to leave to join them, or would you have gone
No, they
down on
were
your own?
assholes to me. I would have gone down on my own and just met up with them. I'd be just kind of marching down, holding the cane in one hand. Hi there, lady at the front desk. I'm gonna step out now. I'd walk out. Manny. Manny, what you doing there? We gotta go find it. I can't believe you dropped that special dice, Manny.
It is right down in there somewhere. I have this the servant going to get it for me. He's supposed to keep going until he gets it, or I tell him otherwise. So
Right.
just wait.
Well, we're still gonna have to work out how a servant has a servant. That's interesting to me. But you didn't even act like you was trying to catch it. You said, "Toss it down to me. I get it. Throw it to you." And
Junior,
you
is that
just
important right
stood
now?
there.
This is not important. We have to get this fucking dice, right?
Well, catching it would have made it where it wouldn't have happened in the first place.
What are the chances that it rolls into a sewer grate? I mean,
Well, maybe
What-
you should have looked and thought about that before you said, "Toss me the dice," because I offered to walk it to you, and you said, "No, just throw it down here."
yes.
You know, I have to take some responsibility in this. Should not have trusted you. And I have learned from my mistakes. I know we will not trust you with special things in the future. So how do we get it back? Because it's gone now.
It is down there somewhere.
Right, well, go get it.
Do you want to crawl in the sewer?
Do you see what I'm wearing?
Do you expect me to crawl in the sewer?
I'm gonna can I remove the sewer grate?
Yeah, you bend down and grab a hold of a couple of the bars, and it's stuck pretty firmly in place, but you give it a good tug, and a couple of the rusted parts sort of crumble slightly, and you manage to jerk it away from the floor.
Right, there you go. Go get it. Leave. He dropped it. That's such a foolish thing. If you
So-
say throw it to me, then you're supposed to be able to catch it. Anyway, there you go, Manny. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use detect magic in that sewer to see if I can figure out where it is.
Yeah, so you send out a sort of sonar ping for your detect magic, and again you get a very strong sense of multiple different schools of magic coming from the Siren's Rock itself, as you did previously. You sort of try and focus it a little more towards the sewer, and you can feel the fading remnants of some sort of magic in roughly the same area that the object was that disappeared earlier.
And that's the only one. That's the only magic that's in the sewer.
That's the only ping that you get from within the sewer itself.
All right, fuck it. It's gone. Let's take-
I'm sorry.
Take the
Did
grate
you just say that it's
and
gone?
kick the. It's gone. It's fucking gone. There are too many things that are working against us here. I'm fucking tired of this place. Let's go.
This is bad. You know that, right, Manny?
No, it is not bad. If it was bad, then the devil would be here, and we could fucking talk to the devil. But the devil is gone. Look, the thing is, you have the dice to roll the dice to talk to the devil, right? If the dice does not summon the devil, then it's broken. It's gone. It's
Manny.
done.
But,
Right.
Lord
what is,
alive.
have you got it back?
Can
yet?
you please?
It's gone. It's, I'm telling you, it is gone.
Oh, right. Well, if it's gone, then
It's gone. Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay,
Go to the
where?
ship before this place sets on fire.
I'm going to set this
My-
place on fire. That is the thing.
No, but I think
No.
you already have by summoning a devil into a sewer.
But the devil's not there. It's gone. I'm
Can we
telling you.
please stop yelling the D word.
I did detect magic down there. There is nothing there. Just fading away. It's gone.
Well,
There is no more devil.
It's gone.
Let's
But I
just go. Why don't
think
you just
We
go?
should just leave. Why do you want to set this place on fire?
Because they insulted me, and I will not have it anymore.
What happened?
They wanted me to sleep in a sewer, essentially. It smells better down here than it is in the room that they wanted to put me in.
I want you to know before I toss him the dice.
Okay, Junior, we get it. I didn't catch the
We
fucking
don't
dice.
care about the dice.
Oh,
at
it's
this
not
point.
even about
Nobody
you not
cares
catching
about the
dice.
dice.
I told you that you could have come stayed in my room, or you could have let me know and I'd have got you a room, and you didn't anyway because
They wouldn't let me upstairs.
Okay, well, Manny, what if I have my people deal with these people for you? Will that help you?
There's only one person I want to deal with. Her name is Cassandra.
From this place, yes?
Yes, and then also I want to deal with Figmin. That is what I wanted the devil for. I'm tired of Figmin. He does not help me at all. I do all the work. He does nothing.
I mean, we could just yell out for him, maybe see if he comes, if that's what you wanted the dice for.
I just
Follow
wanted,
rituals.
let's
You
go.
know
Let's
his
get out of
name.
here. I'm tired of this place. This whole town sucks.
Yes, I'll deal with
I
Cassandra
agree.
once we're free of this. Don't worry.
I'm gonna hover over the sewer grate. Wow, Mr. Bay, want to talk to you, Mr. Bay. Wow.
A couple of moments pass, and you hear nothing back but the sloshing of sewer water.
Well, that was useless, really. I bet that die was broken anyway.
Yes, it's probably worthless piece of junk that he just lied to us.
Right, well, Manny, I tried for you.
Look, we're in the alley. There's nobody around. You can stop calling me Manny.
There isn't not to.
Let's go. Well, you guys
Talk
got
about this while we're walking.
You-
Does
have
anyone
us a
remember what
boat?
the name
This
of the
is-
boat was? The
You got the
ship.
boat. Let's go.
It's with Captain Peely and it's at the north end, but I can't remember what it's called. Probably recognize it when I see it, but I can just ask him. Okay, well, let's go to the docks.
All right.
Off we go.
Holding my cane, just marching along like this.
I have my head up trying to seem fancy.
And
But
you
don't look at anyone.
Oh.
and you head off away from the Siren's Rock Inn. You head down the way you came up towards it, back down towards the north side of the docks. Takes about 5-10 minutes. These streets are busy once more. They had sort of died down when you were on your way to the inn. Once again, they are filled with people going in and out of shops. This end of town is a lot wealthier than the southern end, so a lot more people look somewhat noble. There's a lot less workmen and such running around. But as you get closer to the docks, you hear the familiar sounds of people shouting orders at each other, gathering supplies and such, loading them on boats. And you come to the docks themselves, laden with a number of ships of all different shapes and sizes. Some ramshackled sloops, a couple of rather large brigantines, and even a few tiny rowing boats.
So which one did you get for us,
Well,
Dan?
the north end of the docks, yes. Likely the largest, most expensive, and most regal. From what we explained to Captain Peely. No, not Captain Peely. What was the man's name at the... Worthless is all I remember of him. Probably
He
his
was-
name is Worthless.
Yes. He was Mr. Worthless.
Yes, that was his name, the harbour master. Right.
Hmm.
Does anybody here a Captain Peely or know a Captain Peely?
Wait, so mommy, he didn't actually buy a boat then? I thought we bought a boat.
Honey? Zip
Yeah.
your lip. Okay?
But I thought my daddy bought me a boat and I could say it about
Honey.
for, you know, the time.
Honey.
This is a really bad day. I should have just not woken up at all.
Oh. I wish I could have done that.
At least you got to sleep in a bed.
Oh, well,
You know what? Shut it, Manny. We've been over this. I would have given you. You could have stayed in my room, and that's your
I
fault.
could not get upstairs.
Well, you had a way of waking me up without coming upstairs this morning. That's all I'm gonna say.
You were passed out drunk anyway. From the whiskey that I bought you.
I tried.
Actually, I
buying
think it
you
was
You're
our
welcome,
money,
by the
said
way.
no.
You are welcome, by the way.
Thank you. I tried to buy you
Okay,
clothes and you
so
said no.
Captain Peely.
Where is this? Why is nobody here responding to me when I'm asking for a Captain P? Do you know who I am?
And as you're saying this, Thalon, you come to realize that for the past minute or so, while this conversation has been happening, a small boy has been tugging at your shirt.
Who are? Get off of me!
Oh, sorry, mister. Are you looking for Captain Peely?
Yes.
Oh, well, I could take you to him for a bit of coin.
Right. Where is he?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
We'll take
Okay.
it.
We'll pay up.
Are you the same child as yesterday?
What? No, I've never seen you before.
Is he the same child as yesterday?
It is not the same child.
Then get out of my face.
What? Oh, well, fine then. If you don't want to see Captain Peely.
I'll pay you after we find him.
No, you won't.
Take me to him. Yes, I
No,
will.
no, I know what you people are
Do you
like.
not respect
No.
my authority?
You
No, I
people,
don't. No, all you rich people, you say, yeah, I'll pay you when we get there. And then all you do is you just say, no, I never said that. And then we don't get a penny.
Okay, let me write it
you've
down
asked
then.
us for a favor, and now you're speaking negatively about wealthy people in general, which includes us. It's not very nice.
Do you
Well,
not
you're
want
not
5
very
gold?
nice.
Have you ever been paid 5 gold to find a person to fall?
No, because they say they'll pay me and then they don't. So I want
Right,
payment
and
up front. That's what
Probably
Daddy
that
told me.
attitude.
Right.
He
So
told
it's
me in
either 5
business you
gold or
take
nothing
payment up
then.
front for
So the
services.
5 gold as we get there or no gold?
Well, you give me 5 gold now and then I'll take you.
No.
All right,
Well,
give me
you're
3.
a li-
Give me 3 gold now and 2 gold later.
That doesn't sound correct to me. 1 gold now and 4 gold later.
Deal. Puts his hand out.
I'll give him a gold.
All right, come this way. And he starts trotting off down the docks. Who you follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Idiot, that boy.
So the
Yes,
small
yes.
boy trotting down the docks, looking back every now and then to make sure that you're still following, his eyes glinting with Valmiiran mint signs printed on every gold coin. He stops at the rough end of the dock. Next to him is a rather large brigantine with gold trim along the sides. The front of it, a large tortoise shell, and in gold lettering along the back, the Turtledove.
Ah, yes, that was it. Stupid name.
Mm.
Right, well, thank you for your help. We'll be off now.
What about my other 4 gold?
What about it?
You said
I
you'd
paid
give it me
didn't
now.
I?
No,
Yes.
you said 1 gold then and 4 gold now.
And you said that all of our people don't give you gold anyway. So why should I? Nobody else does.
Fighting the hand that feeds doesn't get you very
I
far.
paid you gold, didn't I? Probably
Yeah, you
more
paid
than
me
anybody
1
else
gold,
would
but
give
the
me.
agreement was 5.
Hold on,
Yes.
can I see that for a moment? And I'll hold out my hand to look at the gold that he has.
No. And he stashes it in a pocket in his jacket.
Sure.
Bojmir's gonna take out 3 gold and give it to the kid. No, beat it. Get out of here.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. And he runs as fast as his little legs
You really
can
shouldn't
carry
give in to
him.
them.
Yes, but I want to get the hell out of here. This is
That's
taking too
fair.
long.
You
Yes,
can-
it's quite the boat, isn't it, Lil Sif?
I can't believe you got this boat for me, Daddy. It's so nice. I'm
Yes.
sick. Can I climb a ladder? Can I get on?
Go ahead.
Manny,
Our ship now.
boost, Manny, up. I'm so excited. I can't believe my daddy got me this boat.
It's a ship, son.
Ship.
And boats are for peasants.
I got me a nice, really good ship. Look at the gold on it. Only the best gift from my daddy. Manny, up, Manny. I want to climb.
Bojmir doesn't move. He's just stewing still. He's still pissed off.
Mommy, I just want to climb a boat. Mommy,
Oh,
under the
darling.
ship.
I'm gonna,
Manny won't lift me because he's in a bad mood.
I'm gonna
'cause he lost a
grab you by
special
like the
thing.
scruff, but do it in like a way that doesn't look aggressive, so
How
people
heavy
wouldn't
is
think.
Judy?
And I'm gonna just
About 75 pounds.
Okay.
hoist. I
Not
want, like, the-
including all of his gear.
Oh, fine. I won't.
I'll
I mean,
help.
I imagine you're really strong. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you can
Sure,
do it
I'm
for
ripped.
sure.
I just want to like hoist you up to wherever, but I want to do it at a speed that for a moment you're scared. For a moment you're like, oh.
Like throwing a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Little forward, mommy, not so tight on my neck.
And just before Lil Seth has a chance to grab at the ladder hanging off the side of the ship, you hear from behind you, excuse me.
What is it? Nothing but distractions in this town.
Well, what are you trying to do to my ship?
You're Captain Peely.
Yes, I am.
Right, well, we're getting on board. We're your passengers.
Oh, I have no information regarding you being my passengers. You've not
Have
come
you
to
not
speak to me.
Have you not spoken to the Harbour Master?
No, why would I speak to him? All I have to do is send someone over with my papers to say I've arrived.
Right, and we're saying that we've arrived. Your cargo.
Well, that's all well and good, but I will have to arrange payment. Where are you going? What do you need my
Yes,
services
you're going
for?
to Evergreen Hollow, yes?
Well, yes, I am.
Yes, then we are going there also. We are there to pick up a shipment of wine, and then we're going to deliver it to Mayrin.
Right, well
A
then...
large shipment, which is why we need quite a large ship.
well then, we will have to discuss the fare.
Yes, that's perfectly fair. Get
Mommy, I can't breathe.
Are they okay? What?
Yes, can our son get on your ship now, please?
Well, yes, I suppose so. My office is on board.
Right, we'll be heading up then.
Okay. Well, when you get to the deck, go to the captain's quarters. Take a seat. I will meet you there once I've signed some paperwork.
Of course.
I just dropped Junior. I just drop him.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
I mean, you don't have to use those ladders. Those are for the crew. If you're willing to be, paying for your journey, yeah, then you can use the stairs over on the side there.
that's less fun. But now I have to use the stairs because my bottom hurts and I don't think I can climb.
You see
put
what you've
me
done,
in there.
Manny. We will be getting a replacement for you whilst we're in Mayrin. I hope you understand.
Yes, I am torn up about it.
It's Manny's fault. He wouldn't lift me up.
Exactly.
And Mommy says she never hurt me. And dropped me on the deck, and now my bottom hurts and my throat hurts because I couldn't breathe for that whole time.
Right, well, Mummy says she won't hurt you, but I will if you don't stop complaining. Now get up on that ship and into the captain's quarters, son.
I need help out. I'm too small to grab a ladder from the
Son.
deck.
I will hurt you.
To jump straight up and grab on a ladder and climb up.
And the rest of you, I assume, head over to the steps
Yep.
leading up to the side of the ship. Yeah, you do so. You board the top deck of the ship, and there are a number of gnomes around, moving various different boxes, some cleaning the deck of the ship, tending to the ropes and such. And towards the back end of the ship, you see the really well adorned captain's quarters. Above the door, very ornately carved, is another turtle shell. Above that, written Captain Peely. You enter in. It's a very neat and tidy office. There is a couple of chairs in there, as well as a sofa. You can see various different bottles of what you would assume to be different alcohols laden on these shelves. And after a few minutes... Sorry?
I'd like to
Go on.
pour myself a glass of the most expensive alcohol, please.
And you do so.
Sit down in the chair.
Anyone else doing anything in particular while you wait for a couple of minutes?
I'm probably just sitting.
Ocean
My
standing by the door.
The
yeah,
second I
legs
got up
crossed
there, I
like
would have
I'm
been.
fancy.
The second I would have got to the top, I would have been pulling up the rope ladder.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple of minutes pass, and Captain Peely walks in. Gnome of about 3.5 to 4 foot tall. And he is wearing a ridiculously feathery purple jacket on his head. A matching purple suede, feather-filled hat.
I do like your outfit,
Oh,
Captain.
I thank you.
It's quite dashing. Grey is in season right now, though, so you might want to think about updating it. But for last season, it is wonderful.
Oh, how wonderful. I will have to, I'll have to get something new. Anyway, to business. I see you've already made yourself at home. Don't worry, I won't charge you for that drink. That one's on the house, as they say in the taverns. So, you're looking to go to Evergreen Hollow and then take a shipment onward to Mayrin, was it?
Yes.
And what
Yes.
will your shipment be?
It'll be wine.
Oh, wine. How wonderful. You're in the wine business.
Yes, we're wine merchants.
Oh, very nice. And how large will your shipment be? You see, we do have to charge for the cargo space, of course.
Yes. Would you be charging before or after we got there? Because we won't be needing the cargo space until we get there.
Well, I will charge for your passage
Yes.
now, of course.
Yes.
And I'll take a deposit for the cargo, and the rest once you have the cargo on board.
A deposit. Right. Let's see. It'll be about 500 bottles.
And how many bottles is there per crate?
Per crate, there's about 10, so that's about 50 crates.
50 crates, right, okay.
These
Well,
are standard size bottles, of course.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Well, we usually charge 5 gold per crate. So, you're talking
Yes,
50 crates.
250 gold. Yes.
Yeah, so we'll take a deposit of 10% now, and it will be
Yes.
10 gold each for your travel. It
Yes.
includes board on the ship, as well as refreshments, food and drink and such.
Of course.
I see you are a family of nobility. I believe is this your manservant here? And he
Yes.
gestures
yes,
towards
Manny.
Bojan.
Our Manny.
Ah, yes, wonderful. Well, I like to waiver the fee for servants. And
Well, you see, most of the time, when you waive the fee for a servant, you don't get them very good quarters. Is that correct?
no, I like to waiver the fee for servants. I can give them slightly better quarters if you're willing to allow them to work on the ship.
No, I'm afraid our Manny is still part of our family in some way, and we don't want him doing work that isn't for us. So I will pay the 10 gold for his fare, of course.
Oh no, don't worry. It's just something I like to offer. Some people like to, have a bit of a break from their servants, get tired of seeing them all day, and so they like to save a bit of money, keep them working, keep them disciplined. It will only be 5 gold for the servant.
Right, that's fine. So that's 10% is 25 gold, yes, plus the 5, that's 30, and then the 3, so that's 60 gold, yes, for
Yep, that will be 60 gold now, and then the rest once you have the cargo.
Darling, could you hand me my compass, please?
Absolutely. And I'm just looking at Thalon and looking through my bag. Do I have your coin purse?
No.
Okay. Oh dear. One moment. Oh my goodness. Do you think that man on the
There a
on the
problem?
dock?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's, yes, the coin purse. Yes, we'll have to get that. It's at the hotel. They're safe. I've just got my my loose change, and this should be enough. 60 gold, you said?
Yeah, 60 gold.
Yes. I would like to pull my coin pouch out of my pocket and then pretend as if I'm going down to my sock to take out 60 gold, as if it was just chump change.
And you can do so.
Yeah. Right. 60. Yes. There you go.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you.
Put it on the table.
Takes a couple of minutes to count it all out. Yes, that seems to be all there. That's wonderful, wonderful. Well, we will be departing in roughly about 2 hours, so you've got some time to get yourself acquainted with the ship, maybe meet the crew if you like. I can have someone come along and show you where you will be staying.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Right, okay. Bear with me a moment and I will get someone to attend to you. He turns around and you can see a number of ropes.
I'd like a written contract first. Just, you understand.
Oh, yes, of course,
Yes.
of course. I can write something up for you while you take your tour. And he once again turns around. You can see a number of ropes attached to hooks on the back wall of his cabin. He reaches up and pulls one. You can hear a distant bell ring. A couple of moments pass, and another gnome walks in and goes, yes, Captain. Can you take these fine people down to their quarters and show them where they will be getting their food and such during their journey? They will be staying in the nobles' quarters. Okay. Follow me.
Yes, of course.
And the gnome leads you out of the office, and below decks you can see a number of other gnomes sort of milling about beneath, moving various different bits of cargo and such. And he takes you down a corridor that is laden with doors, each quite well carved, similarly to Captain Peely's cabin door. And at the very end of the hall, there is a rather fancier looking door painted in red. Opens it up, and inside is a very well furnished bedroom. There is 2 large 4-poster beds, a couple of dressers, and he leads you in and goes, this is the room you'll be staying in. So, if do you have much in the way of bags or anything like that you can that you want to leave in here? You can do that now, and we can carry on with your tour.
Yes.
I think I'll be keeping mine on me for the moment.
Oh,
And I
they'll
kind
be
of look at
perfectly
Fallon.
safe in here. Don't worry.
Just a preference. And I clutch my bags.
Yes, you have to understand, security isn't as good as it used to be in, back in Mayrin.
No, of course. No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Well, if you'd like to follow me, I will show you to where you'll be eating most evenings. Of course, we do cater to your rooms as well, if you would prefer not to eat with the other guests.
And we'll see what it's like.
Other guests. How many other guests?
Well, there's usually 3 or 4, depending
Are
on.
they also of nobility?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
At least the ones that you'll be meeting with. Any others, they're told to stay below the decks, or they are made to work along with us.
Perfect.
Well, I suppose we can see it anyway. No harm done.
Okay, well, if you'd like to follow me. And he leads you back down the hall towards the opposite end of the ship. Goes down another level below docks, and in a rather large room, there is multiple long dining tables, each adorned with rather nice looking silverware and glasses. In the center of each, there is bowls of fruit, cheese, and such ready. There is a couple of people sat on a couple of the chairs, both in or all in rather noble-looking finery. And the gnome turns to you and says, "This is where we serve, well, all of our nightly meals. Of course, you can see it's fit for only the finest of guests."
Of course.
I rub my finger like underneath the table or underneath a piece of furniture and just see if there's dust.
Spotless.
This'll do.
Just suitable, yes.
Oh, good to hear. If there's ever anything that's not to your liking, just let a member of our team know.
Oh,
And
we
not
shall.
obviously, yes, good. We
We'll
will.
sift more than most, I assure you. He does
course.
like to complain.
And we like to make sure that everyone that journeys with us is happy. Well, there's not much else really to the tour. These are the only areas that I think you would want to bother with. Everywhere else would be, you know, crew quarters and such, and areas for the less noble guests to sleep and dine in. You have free
Yes.
reign of the top deck. You won't be disturbed by any of the lower wealth guests up there.
And how long is the journey to Evergreen Hollow on a ship like this?
Well, depending on the winds, it usually take between 3 and 4 days. We've been quite
that's
lucky
fine.
recently, and it's been taking the former. So I would say about 3 days.
Wonderful. What is the catering like? What kind of foods are we to expect?
Oh, it's wonderful. We have the best fish straight from the local fishing village of Ard. We also have lovely boar sent to us from Mayrin.
Wonderful.
As well as the other, you know, local delicacies and such.
Yes. Wonderful.
Well, if that is everything, I will leave you to it. You can go to your rooms and await departure. I believe the captain said it would be roughly 2 hours.
Yes, he said that, yes.
Okay.
We'll be returning to our rooms, I suppose, yes?
I'm getting a bit peckish. I might not mind ordering some room service soon.
Oh, well, of course. While you're in your room, you will see a rope bell to one corner. Just ring that one. Someone will be along shortly to tend to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course. Well, if that will be all, then I will return to my duties. I hope you have a wonderful trip, and I hope any business that you may be doing goes well.
No, it will. Rest assured.
Oh, very good. He gives you a curt nod and leaves.
You know, for a cargo ship, they sure have a lot of passengers.
You're not wrong.
Seems a bit odd. Maybe we should not have paid the upfront fee for the cargo deposit. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're not going to be around for it. You know what I mean? Of course, it's too late now, but
Well, it's not particularly much. 25 gold.
do you guys know where Junior is?
Oh, shit.
He's probably causing him. You know, we're lucky if our sail is not torn by now. He's probably swinging on it.
I just slowly look up and hope that I don't see him doing anything crazy. Do I see?
Looking
Junior
up in
is-
here, did you go back to the top deck, or were you?
Yeah, I'll go back up top, kind of like not sneaking, but I don't want to like interact with any crew. So yeah, I just go back up and look to see.
Yeah, and as you're walking through, you see that the crew, they keep their eyes down. They unless you interact with them, it appears that they won't interact with you. They're on strict orders to leave the esteemed guests be. You head to the top deck, look up, and what do we see, Junior?
Hey, you there, lift with your back.
Yes, sir.
Lifting with your legs is how you hurt your legs, but your back is where all the strength is. You there, rope goes over to the side. Make sure the cannon's ready. You bring that stuff to the front right there.
Where is he?
Junior
Is he
is
in the crow's nest right now?
nest of
Oh.
the center mast.
My God. I just look up at him and just go, nope, and just go back down.
Hi,
Not my job.
Mommy.
That seems like a
I'm
problem
making
for
sure
the
they're
Manny.
working.
Yeah, the Manny needs to.
Does the money?
Do-
Oh yes, does the money? I think you guys are taking this a little bit too far.
The Manny
hate
has
it. I
freedom
hate
to, you know.
Let's get our
hate it.
rooms. Let's get our rooms. Stay low. Get to where we gotta go.
You
And then
there, what you waiting for? Let us sail
The
down.
Manny
It's
has
time to
permission
go.
to hit him.
That's a fair point. I don't think we'll have to worry about him doing anything too crazy to put us at risk. I just don't. I also can't guarantee that.
I can't guarantee it either.
Okay then.
And I think that is a good point for us to go on just a little bit of a break.
Oh no.
As
Junior.
you head back to your rooms to prepare to depart, and Lil Sif issues orders to the very well responding gnome crew
They
of
probably
the
assume that he's
Turtledove.
meant to be up there. Because
Oh.
he looks like a gnome.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're gonna be so mad when they find out.
He's just a child.
He's a
Yeah.
very well dressed gnome though.
He is a very
Yeah.
well-dressed gnome.
He's important.
Oh dear!
Oh my
dear.
gosh.
Junior is the worst at staying undercover.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally the best at staying undercover. He is a child. You let
Uh-huh.
a child go on a boat unattended.
Wait,
How did you
were
not
not
expect
unattended,
him-
but you just.
But he's not
snuck
really
off.
a child.
How did you not expect him to climb to the
Because
crow's
he's-
nest of the tallest
He's also a
mast?
child of nobility. So he should be like,
Fuck
I don't want to
you.
get my
He said,
hands
"Pick me
dirty.
up, I want to climb the ladder to get on the ship. This is about the
Yeah.
experience for him. He
Yeah,
wants
I
like
know.
the whole full like I'm on a ship. This is my dad bought me this ship. I can do whatever I want. This is now my playground.
Oh, we'll see how this ends.
After the break.
Not
After
a
the break.
liability at all.
Oh dear, oh dear. We'll be back in a few minutes, folks. Don't forget to stand up, stretch your legs, grab yourself a drink. We will
And wash
be
your
back.
hands.
And wash your hands after you do anything.
Stop touching yourself.
Yeah, it's weird.
Move that crate 5 feet to the left.
And lift with your back.
Uh-huh.
We'll be back very soon. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye. And we're on. Hello, hello, hello. We are back.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there.
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 Oh God,
Hello
we
there.
have to stop. It's just gonna go on forever.
Little sip just fucking triggers you.
Crikey. Right.
That's what he's doing, by the way. He's at the top mast now, looking down. Hello there.
Oh, okay,
Hello
that's kind of
there.
cute.
The occasional
cute.
passerby looking up and waving back.
Oh,
Well, if he
That
wants to
waved
work, then
back
he
at
can
me.
work. Nobody tell him where our room is, please.
I won't say a thing, believe me. If he falls asleep up there, then oh well.
Yes. Sounds like he's going to become your help sometime soon, really. You're acting more noble than he is.
It's not my problem anymore.
Nope.
We're on our way. Once we get in the land, it's a done deal.
Can't be helped. Yes.
No more manly for me.
Exactly.
And you retire to your room, the three of you, Thalon, Bojamir, Sora, leaving Lil Sif issuing orders and waving to passers-by atop the crow's nest. A hour or so passes by, and you all start to hear from the ship a rather loud ding 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 ding.
what did that mean?
Right, keep ringing that.
What's happening?
It's time to leave us. It's been an hour, right? Not two. So it's not.
I have
time
no
to-
idea.
Right. Unless they come and get us, we stay still and go back to doing whatever we were doing. I suppose.
Okay.
And as you say that, there is a curt knock at your door.
Yes.
We are preparing to embark now. Is there anything that we can bring you to start off your journey at all? Any food, any drink?
I thought you said that we could just ring the bell.
Oh, we do like to make the rounds as well, just before departure, just in case anyone needs anything. And
Okay.
Yes. Can I have a boar, please, and some whiskey and some wine?
yes, of course. Would that be red or
Finest of
white?
both. Red, of course.
Red, of course. Oh, absolutely. Anything else?
My husband orders for me.
Oh, so you'll be sharing the boar then? Anything for your servant?
Allows.
Oh, am I in the same room with them?
Yeah, there will have been a wooden cot for you to sleep in.
I'll just have a piece of whatever you guys are having. Kind of whisper to them.
Yes, he is sharing with the boar.
Ah, yes, you'll give him the leftovers. Wonderful. Yes, that will be, I would say about half an hour, and we can bring that to you. Is your son not with you? Are you ordering anything for him?
If he's not here, he doesn't get food. He knows the rules.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes, that'll be half an hour, roughly, and then we will bring that to you.
Of course.
And the gnome again gives you a sharp, curt nod and leaves. Junior, or Lil Sif, atop the crow's nest as the bell is ringing. What are you
You
up to?
there, didn't you hear the bell? Move it, let the sails down. You turn the ship that way. Heading off now. I'm holding the rail, my hand out like this.
And the gnomes below are responding really well to your orders, almost as if they are doing exactly what you say.
My God, this is awful. They should not do anything that I say.
And the boat starts moving. The sails are lowered. There is a rush of wind that you, Junior, feel on your back as the ship lurches forward. And we'll fast forward a few hours, a fair few hours, as you are now on the open ocean. on the ship.
It's quite nice, this view.
The sun is beginning to get low in the sky. The crew are roaming around, tending to various different duties on the top deck. And below you, Junior, you can start seeing a couple of the other passengers start to come up onto the top deck and look over the sides. Some of them holding various different bits of food, some with drinks. There are benches sort of placed here and there that some of them sit on, others just stand leaning against the railings.
I'll start to go down, and on my way I'm gonna point. Hi, I thought I'd tell you clean the deck. I don't see a mop in bucket in your hand. I'll start to move down. Is there a like a helm of the ship with somebody steering it?
Yes, there is. There is a platform above where the captain's quarters was. There's stairs leading up to it. And up there is Captain Peely.
So I'm gonna. How many sails are in the center mast?
It's roughly similar to the picture there. So there's one rather large one and then one slightly smaller.
Okay, so I
Above
would start to come down. I think I'd get to the top bar, like to the top of the sail, and I would grab hold of the rope that was used to unfurl it. I imagine just kind of loosely hanging down now. I'm gonna grab it and slide down.
Okay, you do so. Let's see how graceful you look. Roll me an acrobatics check, I think would be a good one here.
12.
Yeah, it looks good. You jump down, you lower yourself with your grip on the rope, and it looks pretty good.
I immediately sprint across the deck. I'm like hurrying my way to get over to where the helm is. What does the person look like who's helming the vessel?
It is Captain Peely. So again, the bright purple coat with the feathers adorning it and the matching purple hat.
I get close to the top and I imagine I see him. So I'd like to try and sneak up behind him.
Roll me a stealth check.
18.
Yeah, you do so. You start sneaking up behind him, and he is, checking various different things, looking ahead of him, checking his map, his compass, and such, and he doesn't know that you're there.
You said he's about 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
All right, so we're similar in height. I'm going to tap him on the shoulder. Psst, psst. Hey there. And then immediately run and try to hide.
Hello, if anybody there?
Waiting until he stops looking.
A couple of moments passes, and you hear him. It's just been my imagination. He goes back to what he was doing.
I do it again. Same thing. I'm gonna go up, tap, and then run and hide.
Yeah, and same thing again. He shockingly looks around after a couple of minutes. He goes back to what he was doing, this time looking over his shoulder a little more often.
As he goes back to doing what he's doing, you're not very good at looking.
Oh, goodness. I didn't see you there. I'm ever so sorry. You okay? How can I help you? Do you need something? Are you lost?
No, I'm not lost. What's this there then?
No, this is the compass that I use to make sure that we have our correct heading.
Oh, we're going the right way.
No, of course.
And what's the big thing with the handles in a circle?
Oh, well, that's the wheel that I use to turn the rudder. Steers the ship.
Can I do it? Oh, please, 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 mister, please. I want to steer the ship. I want to be the captain.
Of course, of course. Absolutely anything for our esteemed young guest. Yeah. Come along.
All right. I'm going to grab hold. So, do you yell out commands to your crew from right here too? Yeah.
Yes, if need be, most of the time they just get on with everything. They're a very, very well-practiced crew, you see.
Well, not that one. I told him to mop deck and he didn't do it, but I guess... So wait, so you don't go all the way to the top to tell him what to do?
Oh, no, of course not. We have other members of our crew that go up to the crow's nest.
But I had it wrong the whole time. You there! Coil up them ropes. You there! I thought I'd tell you mop the deck. Like that? Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Oh, yes, very good. Very good. You're a natural.
Thank you. Daddy says I'm the brightest. Mommy says I'm gonna grow up and be real smart and important.
And I believe she is absolutely correct.
Lurch the ship.
Oh, be careful. You don't want to do it too hard.
Oh, go more slow. Okay, and I'll slowly correct it and go back to the center.
Yes, you see, you've got to be very gentle with it. Any too overly sudden movements, and it could rock the ship terribly.
Oh, I see. Well, this is fun, but I'm bored now.
Oh,
Where's my mom? And Manny?
I
Where's my
believe
Manny?
they took a tour of the ship. I haven't seen them around myself, so they may be in their rooms, perhaps, or in the dining
That's silly
hall.
to take a tour of the ship. You can just explore it yourself.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Stupid, really.
Well, we do like to tell our staff to at least show them around so that they know their way around and don't get lost. You see, a lot of our guests, they don't like to wander too much in case they accidentally bump into the less well-esteemed guests that we have.
Wait, I have an important question for you, Captain.
Of course,
Does your ship have a cannon?
it does.
I want to fire it.
Oh, it's not a firing one. It's purely for aesthetic purposes.
So, you have a cannon on the ship, but you don't fire it.
Well, yes, it's purely for decoration. For
Well, what happens if another ship comes up and they want to pirate you?
Oh, well, we are capable of defending ourselves in other means.
Well, not without a cannon. You're not as stupid. Right, where's my mom?
As I've said, they may be in their rooms or in the dining hall. Can you see them on the decks anywhere?
Look around the decks.
Well, any
Man,
of
and I
you on
don't
the
see them, right? I
decks?
think they were eating.
A few hours have passed since they ordered the food. I don't know if any of you have ventured out of your room in this time.
No.
No, I
But-
probably would plan on staying in my room as much as I possibly could.
Yes, me too.
Yep, same.
We are pretending to be people that we're not. So
hmm
the boar that arrived, is it just a boar like in the other place?
Yes, although
Perfect.
much more well cooked,
Yes.
more heavily garnished, and there's various other different sort of vegetable sides and potatoes
Wonderful.
and stuff with it.
Yes.
And so
Eating and sleeping.
eating and sleeping.
And sleeping.
Mhm.
Perhaps reading a book if there is any on board.
There
Yeah.
will have been books and such provided in
Yes.
in your room.
Yeah, any of them how to summon the devil? By any chance?
Unfortunately not, no.
Well, what kind of place is this?
So, Junior, you look out and you do not see the others.
I don't see my mommy or my dad. I'm bored now.
Oh, would you like me to fetch someone to take you to your room? Perhaps they are resting or having something to eat.
I can't. Can you just tell me where it is, and I'll go and look for it myself?
Oh, yes, of course. If you go down the stairs here and through the door next to the one that leads into my office, if you go down the stairs and down a hallway, there should be one with a red door at the end of it. That should be your room.
Wait, so I'm gonna go down and into here, and you got an office, and then there's stairs to go down, and I go down to the left, and it's a red door.
Yes, that's roughly correct.
Okay, bye.
Yes, good
And
day.
I scurry off, and I go down, and I go down, go through the door. Do I see his office?
Yes. Yeah, you pretty much as soon as you come down the stairs from where he is helming the ship, the door to his office is almost immediately in front of you.
Is it open or closed?
It is currently closed.
I'm gonna try and open it. Quietly, but I'm gonna try and open it.
It is locked.
Is there anybody around?
Not in the immediate area, but you can sort of hear the odd footsteps of people nearby.
When you say you hear the footsteps of people nearby, is it like just on the deck of the ship, or like people like right around?
Just on the deck in general.
I'd like to try and pick the lock.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a lockpick check.
25.
Yeah, you pick locks like this hundreds of times. You get your tools out, you pop them in, and just clicks open within seconds.
I quickly go in, close the door behind me. What's it look like on the inside?
It is very well furnished. There's a grand wooden desk in the middle. Obviously, everything's slightly smaller because it's all built for a gnome. There is a couple of chairs at the entranceway facing the desk that Sora and Thalen had sat in. There's a sort of sofa to one side and a rather nice leather armchair on the far side against the desk. There are shelves adorned with numerous different bottles of alcohol, bookcases of maps and navigation tools and all sorts. And again, the wall of various different ropes that you know to be attached to bells on the back wall.
Yeah. Quickly just doing a scan around. Do I see anything that would look like a small lockbox or a chest or like a coin purse or anything like that? Look for some quick cash, essentially, or anywhere where he might hide something that could be important. This is just like a quick glance.
Just a quick sweeping glance. Yeah, looking at the room itself, you do see various different containers on the bookshelves. Nothing that represents really like a lockbox as such. Judging by the size of the desk, you would assume there's probably a number of drawers in it. If you were to go around and look at it, you would.
That's the next thing I'm doing.
Yeah, there's a number of locked or locked appearing drawers.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling on. Is there like a center drawer and then some side drawers? Is that like an executive kind of desk? All right, I'm gonna pull the center drawer first.
Locked.
I'm gonna try and unlock it.
Yeah, another thieves tool. This will go for all of the drawers essentially. Yeah,
15.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult than the door outside, but you take a little bit and you sort of clip it, and the drawer slides open. Inside is a number of maps and a rather large wooden box.
I'm gonna take the wooden box and open it.
It's full of gold.
How big is this box?
Ooh, I would say about that.
Okay.
That big-ish.
I'm going to open the box and pour about half of the gold into my bag. Essentially, I want to leave it to where there's still some coin in there. Like it's not obvious that I've just emptied this thing.
Yeah.
But take as much as I can while still being able to kind of like leave a little layer on the top. Like none of the box at the bottom of the box is like visible. And then I'm gonna close the drawer, relock it, and quickly escape.
Yeah, you do so, and go ahead and roll me 4d20. Go ahead and add 38 gold.
Okay. I would listen. Are there windows or like portholes on the walls to like see out into the hall, or is it completely closed off?
There are portholes to see out to the wall, to the hallway on one side. On the other, there's open skies.
Okay, so I would quickly look and just see if there's anybody passing by or if I hear anybody walking by.
You don't really hear anyone in the immediate vicinity in the sort of quick check.
All right, I quickly open the door and then close it behind me.
Yeah.
And then I head down the stairs and find the door that is painted in red.
And you do so, passing a few members of crew on your way through the hallway below. You find the door in red.
Well, mommy, daddy, money.
We let
I
him
got a
in.
present.
Your turn, Talon.
What is it, son?
I'm bored and I want to lay down now.
Right, we'll go to your room then.
I said this was my room.
Oh?
Yeah, the captain guy, the little guy, he was on the wheel.
Yes.
He said this was my room.
Yes, see, they told me that workers live in a different part of the ship.
I'm not a worker, I'm your son.
Well,
Well, you seem to be working today.
I was just telling them what to do. They seem all disorganized. They didn't know what they was doing. They wasn't doing the right things. I wasn't working. I was, what's that word that you say? Being managerial. I was their managerial.
Did you do anything other than shout at people?
Well, the captain guy showed me how the boat works. He was showing me how the wheel worked and the compass and stuff.
Wait, how the wheel does what?
Oh, it works.
Oh, so you were working then?
No, he was.
It sounds like
he
working
was-
to me. The fancy pants. You think it was
It
working?
sounds like
right?
working to me.
Okay,
I
sounds like
understand
working.
managerial.
Father
You just tell
and
people what to do,
Manny,
but
no, he was giving me a tour. And that's what he said he did for you too. He said he gave you a tour. I was getting a tour of
I didn't put
the
my hands on
shippy spinny
anything.
thing.
I didn't do any manual labor.
I did not do any manual labor.
When I peeked my head out and looked at you, it seemed like you were doing a lot of manual labor.
You mean when I was being managerial and I said, "Hi, mommy," and then you ran away?
You know those the people that work at places like taverns that are in charge. They are managerial, and they are working.
Yeah, I was being a managerial.
Yes, you
That's
were
not
working.
work.
Yes, I'm afraid you were working. This is work.
No, hang on. I was reading a book once. One of them books you gave me. Mom,
Yes, no, you're too young to read. You can't read. That's right.
Yeah, no,
I
you can't
can read, and I read the story.
But
of the
sure you
turtle
cannot
and the
read.
hare.
I'm your Manny, and I've been with you ever since you were a baby. And I know you cannot read. You are too young to read.
Manny knows best.
He
Yes.
does know
daft-
you more than we know you, so we have to go with
Manny.
Manny on this one.
You are a daft idiot that
I
can't
think
catch,
that he is a
die.
worker. I am sorry, my lord, but your son is he is not cut out to be
Yes,
lord
I think
material.
we
I
might
think
have to
he's
get him
a
some-
No,
He's a
it was
worker.
called immersive learning. I read that in my book.
Right,
They
what's
say
your
when
gift
you
for
go
us?
somewhere and they show you how it works by you being there, like your dad is quite immersive learning.
It's on the job training. That is what you're doing. You are training to
'cause
do your
it's
job in the
not like-
future. Since you are not going to be a lord, you're going to be a shipwright. You're going to make ships, and you're going to sail ships. You will be a captain someday. That's
Wait,
what
it's
you're
a
going
job
to do.
Make a ship.
Yeah, sure, it's a job to make a ship.
Is that a lowly job, father? Not
No.
the actual making it, like the hammering, but like you're the person who tells the person to make a ship.
It depends on the ship. If it's an expensive ship, that could be a lordly job.
Yes, I'm the lord of the ship, right? Making people.
I think you are the captain of the ship, is what you're going to be.
No, captain isn't a lordly
No.
position.
Nope, not at all. I think you'll
It's a
be
hard-working position.
you'll be doing the work of other lords. You'll be ferrying them back and forth, and they will scam you out of your money, and they will tell you that they're going to take big cargoes, and they do not take big cargoes.
All right, I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess you don't want my present, and I hate you.
What is your present,
Wow.
son?
Well, you have to let me in, or you don't get it.
Right. Alternatively, you tell us what it is, or we don't let you in.
That's why he's the lord.
Father, I could make this very hard for all of us. It's easier if you just let me in and go to sleep.
You can make it hard
you a
for
present.
us.
I can make this quite a difficult journey and experience.
Did you sleep in a fucking alley next to a sewer grate? Believe
was
me,
your
you can't
fault,
make it much harder for me
Annie,
already.
You idiot. If you could wake me up by throwing rocks at my window because you decided to sleep outside by your own self, you could have done the same thing last night when I was awake, and I could have let you in my room. But that's your fault.
I did it numerous times. You did not come to the window.
You did not do that at all. I would have heard it.
You were too drunk on that whiskey I gave you. You don't know that.
You don't know that I was drunk or not drunk on the whiskey because
I could smell it on you when you came out this morning. You reeked of it.
You know what? Fine, you don't get my present, and
You
I'm
can
going.
come in.
Come in.
There's
Quit
whiskey
being,
in here.
quit being a baby, Junior.
I'm not a baby. I'm 7. Mommy said I wasn't a baby after 2. She
I'm gonna
said I was a
close the door
little-
behind him. All right, what is it, man? Come on, talk to us. What is it?
There you go.
And I tossed the coin purse of 38 gold down onto the table.
Is this your pay for
Now,
working?
that's a working man.
He got paid. He told you. I told you he was working. Look at this. Oh, this is
Stole
great.
it from him.
Oh,
Yes, that's quite
Yeah, the
nice.
dumbass told me where his office was. I wouldn't know he was around. He's got a bunch of maps and stuff inside of a drawer too.
did you
The place, but
did you close everything up after you left? Like lock it all up?
no, I left it open to make it seem like somebody just came in and robbed him. Of course, I fucking locked it up and closed it up.
Making sure. Didn't know if I was talking to Junior, if I was talking to Little Sif.
No, you're talking to Junior.
All right, all right.
Okay,
May
Junior,
have a way of doing things. Junior also has a way of doing things.
I appreciate your expertise in this matter, Junior, but we're on a ship.
Yeah.
So if something gets stolen from a ship whilst the ship is at sea.
It's
Yeah.
kind of obvious who was
but
responsible.
Yes,
but no
because
one's
they're
going to
being
accuse a lord who has lots of money
Yes, that's
of
fair.
stealing money.
Yes, that's
I mean,
understandable.
if anybody has to worry about
yes.
it, it'd be me. So that's I need to make sure I stay in the room here and not go out there. You know,
Really,
you
I've
guys
already-
have nothing to worry about.
Yes, as long as nobody sees us leave the room at any point. We just won't leave the room at any point.
Yes, I think that is best.
That's fine.
Make sure
That's
the
what I
food
meant.
is.
They're just hoping to go to sleep and wake up and then we're there.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we don't leave the room. People come to us to give us food, and then we will be fine. Right, I will go to sleep now.
And then
It's
we
been a
don't-
long day.
We don't do the cargo thing. Yeah. We
No,
Just
we
go to
just
those
need to
roads.
get there. That's it. Yeah.
Wonderful. Right. Sleep.
Ojmir's gonna go lay down
I
on his
like the
wooden cot.
idea,
The idea.
Junior. I like the idea of Lil Sif being an innocent child and people don't suspect. I hadn't really thought about that.
I mean, I'm not an idiot, despite what you might think.
No, I don't think you're an idiot. Okay.
Yes, that's a great tactic.
It might be used to our advantage, is all I'm saying.
Indeed, in many situations. Quite proficient with this.
I can tell.
Speaking of that, if we ever do decide to venture to Mayrin, depending on where this Evergreen Hollow takes us, I have a wonderful place. You'll all be quite comfortable.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the chair.
Here you go. Sit in the chair and spread my legs out and take a nap.
Okie dokie. And as you all prepare to take a sleep, most of you with bellies full of ball. Junior, a few moments pass and you start to get that familiar sensation in the back of your mind, as if someone is trying to reach out to you.
This is a few moments after I sit down.
Yeah.
We got a problem.
What's that?
I can't remember if I ever told you this or not. You all know that the princess sometimes gets in my head, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same feeling.
Oh, God.
Block her out. Don't let her know where we are.
I mean, I wasn't planning to let her know where we was. I just...
Does anyone have a dispelling magic spell?
No, I don't have
I
anything
do
for that.
not.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
So there's nothing we need to say to her whatsoever.
But we don't-
No, I mean, can you listen and not talk to her? Is that the possibility? How does this thing work? You know, usually when I'm talking to Figment, is a two-way thing, and he is in my head and he knows what I'm saying. It's not the same as someone that is not here. You know.
Well, I mean, don't know, I guess. Anytime I've ever listened to, I mean, there was the one time on the ship she tried to connect to me and I just ignored her. But, I guess I don't really know if she knows that I can hear her or not. And if I'm, like, intentionally ignoring her.
Yes, we don't
I mean,
have
I
this
know I
tracking
can
either.
speak to her in my head and then she hears me. And we talked that way once when we was down, fighting the men of the shroud or whatever, and you guys got your hands all fucked up.
You know, at this point, what do we have to lose? I mean, we are pretty far from anything right now. I mean, there's no way they could teleport here on the ship. We are a moving vessel, you know. It's not just a location; it's a constant moving location, you know. So they would not be able to teleport here if it doesn't ambush. I don't trust her. I'll tell you that I don't trust her one bit. But
No, me neither.
let's hear what she has to say, I guess.
But here's the thing, though. They had the ability within the drop of a hat to teleport us right to Everdusk. Just
If they were
step
to
right
do
forward.
that, I think we would arrive at the location fighting.
If suddenly we appeared in
very
Everdusk.
noble.
Oh.
Now that it matters, I just stole a bunch of.
Well,
so-
I mean, she thinks that we are going to Everdusk. We are going to Evergreen Hollow, so there's a big difference there. You know, it's if they were to teleport to us, or teleport us to Everdusk, this is pretty far from where we want to go.
I mean, I imagine what she's gonna ask is, "Hey, where are we? How's it going? Have we found anything? We should have been there by now."
Then yes, we have a relic.
Well, we left from Rule, right? And then we was
Yes.
gonna make our way up,
Right.
get a boat, go to Gilly, and then
Yes.
take the boat around to Everdusk. I imagine that.
That was the plan that we told them. Yes. We could tell her we're at we are on the seas near Gilly. We could say that we are on the ocean right there, and on our way to Everdusk. But only if she asks. Do not give any information freely.
I know what I'm saying, but you think she's just calling for a social call?
I don't know. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Right? We go ahead and talk to her.
All right.
We agreed? Yes, we agree or no?
Yes, from what I know of, like telepathic magics or sending spells, it doesn't have like a location tracker, right? That would be a different spell entirely, from my knowledge, from what they taught me in Moonhaven. So you should be fine to be able to lie.
I could just tell them that we got caught up in a storm on the ocean. Ship got wrecked. We are approaching the land, and we're gonna look for the crypts.
No, don't do that because then she might send help.
She also might know whether or not there was a storm.
Okay, I could just say that we're near Everdusk. We're looking for the crypts.
Yes.
Or do not tell her where we are at all. Just say we do not feel safe in telling anything right now because who might be listening in.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. We are on our way to our destination.
All right.
And I'll kind of focus my mind on the feeling of somebody trying to connect with me.
And you do so. And it's very faint, but you do start to hear a voice reaching out. Junior.
Hey, doll, how you doing?
Oh, thank God. You're okay.
Of course we're okay. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, it's been well over a week. I've not heard of you. I've tried to contact numerous times and not been able to get through to you.
A little busy, a lot going on. I told you we wanted to take our own way. Walk the land, that kind of thing.
Well, where
We're
are
on
you?
our way, though. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, that's why I need to worry about it. Where are you?
We're making our way to Everdusk.
No. Don't go to Everdusk.
Why would I not go to Everdusk? That's literally where you told us to go. You was gonna teleport us there. And then we was like, no, we want to take our own way. We want to see the continent, all that kind of thing.
Well,
Why wouldn't I? What's wrong?
Well, after you left, we decided while we made the preparations for that teleport circle, then we may as well send some scouts ahead. They were ambushed just outside of Gilly. We sent a few more people their way once we received their distress call, and well, they were all dead by the time we got there, so we feared the worst. We sent a raven to Everdusk, to the church there, where the crypts are set to be held, and well, we got a rather threatening message back. The Shroud have taken over.
Okay, so what is it that you would like us to do?
Go to Evergreen Hollow. I'm on my way there. I'm about a day or two's travel out. I can meet you there.
We can go there. We'll just sail up and around, I guess, we'll get there. But, it might just take a little while, Ship can only sail so fast.
Yes, of course. Like I said, I'll be there in a day or two. I can scout out with a few of my people. When you get there, head straight for the Temple of Saloon. It's in the Grand Hollow Tree in the north
Temple
of the city.
Saloon, Grand Hollow Tree. North of the city, you say?
Yes, in the very northern point.
Okay.
I'll wait for you there. Hopefully the Shroud haven't gotten there before us.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll let you know when we get close then.
Please do. I don't know how much I've worried these past days.
Nothing to worry about. We're fine. We can handle it.
Oh, I sure hope so.
I mean, look, come on, we fought the Shroud. They're a bunch of nothing, them guys. Oh, they got some, they can make your hand turn black. I said, no match for us.
Well,
Got stronger since we've been away, too, so, you know. Hey, Princess, sorry, I think the wind carried your voice away. There was, like, this weird, like... thought you were the devil or something for a second. What was it that you were saying again? Something about the Everdusk shit's bad. You're gonna be at the Temple of Saluna, at the Grand Hollow Trees north of the city. You're gonna be there like a day or two.
Yes, exactly. Just please, whatever you do, be careful and stay as far away from anyone from the Shroud as possible. The things that they've done to those poor people.
I mean, don't exactly plan to like walk up to them and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Well, no, but
we fucking hate them bitches too.
just if you see any of them anywhere, just stay clear. Do not confront them, whatever you do.
All right. I mean, all right. I'll let the rest of them know.
Good. I'm glad you're safe.
I mean, yeah, we're fine. You, on the other hand, sound like a little winded. Not gonna lie. I mean, do you not have confidence in us?
Well, of course I do, but I mean, like I said, it's been over a week with no contact. And after the things I've seen, I fear the worst. For all of us.
Like what scene? You said some of your men got taken out and they took over in the Everdusk, but that just sounds like they lost a fight or something.
It's a little
So you
worse
saying
than...
there's something more ominous?
If only it was just as simple as losing a fight. They were transformed, corrupted.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I got some long travel in my ear. Did you say transformed and corrupted?
Yes, it was as if they'd been changed entirely themselves into the Nightspawn, or something resembling them at least. They were no longer themselves.
And how does something like that happen?
I don't know.
Was it one of them, like one of them dark artifact things?
It could be the power of one of the relics. It was, from what you explained to me in the fight in the headquarters, it sounded something similar to that.
I mean, that was like a big orb, you know, and then there was like this smaller orb or whatever.
Could be something similar.
Yeah, but that thing wasn't transforming us. I mean, it had some fucked up shit where they could brought those guys back to life from the dead, but I mean, it just burned Ojmir and Thalen's hand. Didn't transform them or nothing.
Well, it could be that those we saw were brought back, but it didn't appear to have any grievous wounds in them. Maybe they've perfected the power or improved it in some way. They've definitely grown in strength recently. They may have found more of the relics, I fear.
All right, well, we'll try and steer clear.
Okay. Well, I must go. Stay safe. And the connection cuts.
Yep. All right, well, that was interesting. It doesn't seem to matter whether we was going to Everdusk or not, because now we're being told not to go there.
That's
Too bad.
great. What a shame.
That's what she wanted to tell you. Don't go to Everdusk.
No. She, remember we said we was going to Everdusk. She told us
Yes.
to go there. We just said we're going to take our own way. Well, apparently they sent some scouts out ahead to Gilly that got attacked Turns out at the crypts, the whole place is overrun now with the shroud. They have control of another one of them dark relics or something, and she said that they're transforming the men. They kill them and bring them back as some form of like transformed monstrosity.
Shouldn't she want us to go there even more? To stop
No,
that?
I think they're giving it up. She's on her way to Evergreen Hollow.
Why did you tell her we were going to Evergreen Hollow?
I didn't, you fucking dimwit. I said we was on our way to Everdusk and that it's gonna take quite some time to get there.
So conveniently, she's just going to where we were heading in the first place?
Yeah, she said she's gonna be there in a day or two. And when we
Day
get
or two.
there-
That happens to be when we are going to be there. How coincidental.
Yes, well, a day or two before we'll get there, which is even better that she'll be there before us.
I thought this was going to be a 3-day trip for us.
Yes, is this not day 1 of 3 days?
Yes, and if it'll be a day or two, that means that she will be there the same time we are. If it's 2 days. We have 2 more days, and she has 2 days.
Well, this is
I mean, she did sound panicked and hurried when she was disconnecting, so maybe
Well, she will be there a day before us then?
yes, I assume a day.
Oh, convenient. I trust her even less now.
Me too.
So she told us to go to the Temple of Saloon. It's at the Grand Hollow Tree north of the city.
What for?
We don't know. She said to meet us there because that's. Remember, we had 2 options at Evergreen Hollow and Everdusk. We said we was going to Everdusk, even though the rest of us agreed independently that we was going to Evergreen Hollow and didn't tell us so.
Yes.
So we had 2 options. She said one option's already overrun. It makes sense that she's going there. She's just
it
telling us
does.
where to go now.
It's just annoying that that's how it's worked out. But she didn't say. So this is essentially our gilly, this tree. The same way that we were going to the hideout in Gilly. We're going to this tree here in Everdusk, in Evergreen Hollow.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hideout or if they know that's where the relic is or something. She said to stay away from the shroud if we were to see him. To steer clear. She said they're way more powerful now or something.
I have a question that might come across a little accusatory, but I don't really care. Repeat what you just said again, Junior.
She said to steer clear of the shroud.
It's just strange to me that she keeps telling us to stay away from them. Almost like there's something more going on that we're not picking up yet.
She did send us right into the death trap.
She tried to send us into a death trap,
Yes.
but did not succeed thanks to us being sneaky.
Yes. And now she's about to set up a second death trap. Sounds like. Why are we going to
Talking
this
about underneath the
location?
light river.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, no, Everdusk.
No, if we took those teleport scrolls, we would be dead like those scouts.
Yes.
That is true.
And we're supposed to go to
And
Gilly.
the library too.
And at Gilly, they were already overrun. The scouts got killed in Gilly before they ever got to Everdusk.
But remember,
It's the
she's
shroud
trying to
thing.
gain control or at least gain possession of the relics because, well, her sister, the queen or whatever, is trying to gain them for dark powers, but she wants them to.
What if the
assume
sister, the
control
queen, is trying to
herself.
get them for good powers? And she is pretending to be against the Shroud, but is working with the Shroud. And the Shroud wanted us in the first place, and we said no to them, did we not?
Well, either way, she's not very good at leadership because you know she sent a lot of people to their deaths now.
Yes.
All
Well,
right,
the queen's the good one.
do we want to not? I mean, the ship is going to Evergreen Hollow, unless
Yes,
we
we're
can
going to Evergreen
sprout wings
Hollow.
and fly. So
I just say we
when
don't
we
get to that
there,
tree.
Don't go to the tree. So where would we like to go?
We go find these other piece because we have to hunt for this artifact, right? Or this relic. I mean,
Is that not where you think she's going to be going?
I
Hey,
think
well,
she's
you-
going to a hideout.
You know, the scribbled up map that we had, it said, did we miss something? So obviously people have looked here before and they don't know where this fucking thing is. So we have just as much time and just as much advantage as anybody else because no one knows where it is. Except for we
here's
have
the
one thing that they
problem,
might not have is this. And I hold up my hand, and
Exactly.
we can tell when the Nightsphear is coming. You know, we feel it before it happens.
It's true.
We
she
do
is
have a
aware that
benefit there.
You have that though. I mean, recall we was with them after it happened. They assessed the, bits of shot of that orb that you had. Remember?
Yes. So they broke some of it.
We're gonna have to also stay on the cover really well in Evergreen Hollow. Then, like, I'm not gonna be little Sif out there causing trouble disguise.
Yes.
Because she's already going to be there. She knows who we are. She knows what we look like.
Well, Evergreen is very large. There's lots of trees. I get the feeling it's not in the city. It's probably outside the city.
Yeah, no, I've
probably some
gathered
ruin.
that. I mean, it's quite possible that it's in the Grand Hollow tree. Maybe there's a temple there, but it could just be a broader, like
Well,
a
if it
bigger
was in a
thing.
Grand Hollow tree, surely the Shroud would already have it.
Not only that, if she knows it's in the Grand Hollow tree, why doesn't she just get there already herself? She doesn't need
to
us
get there
then.
before us, regardless.
Yes, she would not need to meet up with us at that
What
point.
I've told her, she'll beat
Yes.
us there.
She's likely there to just give us more information, but I don't know why she couldn't just. Why is she going there?
Good
Don't
point.
know,
Why is
actually.
she going there?
You want me
If
to
she
try
can talk to
reconnect
you-
with her? I could try to reconnect with her and see why she's going there, and if she knows where it is already.
No, I don't think we want to question her.
Well,
Otherwise-
maybe it is good. Maybe you press her, question her, see if she crumbles. Sometimes if someone cannot come up with answers fast enough, they start to stutter and come up with wrong answers.
Then she'll know that we know that something's up.
That is a
You
good
know,
point.
but it's okay. We do know something is up. It doesn't matter if she knows it or not.
We don't. She thinks we're working with her.
And she doesn't know we're on our way there if we just don't show up for a few weeks.
Right. As far as she knows, from what I told her, we was almost to Everdusk. I told her, well, it's
Yes.
gonna take quite some time to get back around.
Because how
to
long did it
Evergreen
take us
Hollow.
to travel? We've been traveling for what, a week, too.
I mean, a week at least, yeah.
Yes. So
And that was just
From
going from
Everdusk?
Rule to
Yes.
Odd to then down to Ashdale.
that's easily another week.
So then we go there, we check out the place, see if we can find the relic ourselves. If not, then we go see what she wants.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
And if
good
we
with
see
it.
any shroud, we,
She
Sure
was
has a
in the
point.
shroud though, unless she's kind of playing like going a bit rogue, so to speak. She helped us kill some of the shroud in the tavern.
yes.
Remember?
But that also got us on their side. On her side. Did it not?
It did. You're right.
It's a very good point. Why else would she lead us away from them?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but it is very disturbing how everything she touches turns to shit.
Must be some
House.
bad luck.
Yes, very bad luck. Almost as bad as dropping a dice down a sewer drain.
Almost.
Fucking idiot. I should have just walked.
Very inconvenient.
Also, why the fuck did you sleep outside?
I don't want to go in it. Let's just say that they were not very hospitable to people that are not above a certain class.
It pushed me. I got money. We could have got you a room.
They would not let me. I tried to explain you.
Yes, the servants do get treated with different.
In the place, I would not have had a problem with sleeping if it did not fucking reek like sewer. It was bad. And then they tried to say, well, you will go nowhere. You stay there or you get out. So I said, okay, I get out.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
But I remember her name, Cassandra, and I will not forget.
Oh, she's dead. Don't you worry about it.
I will take care of her. Disrespectful.
Yes.
But what did Figment tell you?
Hey, fuck him. I'm tired of Figman. Ever since he stepped in my life, things have gotten bad. Whenever I need help, he's not there to answer. So, screw it. I'm done with him.
So that's why you wanted the die. Then you wanted Mr. B to become like your new Figment or whatever.
Yes, somebody with some power, some balls. Somebody that will do something.
I mean, we could just try to reach out to him.
Yeah, I will do it in my own time. Right now, we need to focus on this relic, this
Yes.
artifact.
Although if we do have him on our side, he probably has a lot of information.
Yes, I don't know who does, but I know that when the dice disappeared, some of me kind of disappeared too. I'm like, you know what? This is bullshit.
Yes. I understand that.
Let us go. I need to sleep though. This is exhausting. I'm tired.
Yes.
Oshmir's gonna go over to the bed and plop back down again.
We should discuss our plan for Evergreen Hollow at some point, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we'll have a few days of nothing to do, so
Yes.
sure we can talk it through many times if we wanted.
Perhaps come up with, well, we need new identities. We can't be this.
We can't be ourselves.
Well,
Can't be the idiots from Odd.
no. What can? Well, we clearly have to be workers coming off of this boat.
At least Sora and I got some new clothes, so at least we're not as recognizable as she starts giving out descriptions, but
Yes. Well, I've got the suit from the dead.
and then
noble.
again, that's foolish as well, because then we're just nobles. We're leaving as nobles, coming
Yes,
as nobles.
exactly.
We were trying to keep a low profile here.
Yes.
Problem is we
I
can't
have a
use our own
bad
fucking
feeling.
clothes.
I have a feeling that sooner rather than later, this is all gonna fall apart with the princess.
Yes.
In what way? What do you mean?
I think we'll either put her down or be put down. I don't see it. How will this end well?
I have no idea. I mean, here's
What
the
is
thing:
well?
we don't know even what that orb thing was down underneath the library to begin with. If that was a relic or not, that thing was fucking powerful.
Yes.
If this relic is as sought after and as potentially dangerous as they're saying, then no, I don't see this ending well in any way. Put her down, put us down, get put down. I mean, that's the thing, is we've been going this whole fucking time blind, basically. And it's not like no matter where we try to fucking run, they're just always around the corner.
Everybody's fucking us over constantly as well.
Yeah.
We don't know who we're working for. We're
Here's
being
the
told
thing,
the
though.
Queen is evil. The Queen might be the good one.
It's very possible.
That's
I think
my
the thing
fear.
is, well, and we can cross that bridge when we get there if we're faced with both of them. The thing is,
Just don't want to walk into a situation that we all know might be happening. So,
Yes.
I mean, if we're actually going to find this relic, then we're walking into it no matter what. The only difference is we have the knowledge that we have right now of not trusting any of it. I think the thing is, at least for the time being, until we get to that final moment, Princess is fucking powerful. Very powerful. And maybe that's used to our advantage up until the end. But it's something we're gonna have to be aware of when that time comes too.
Yes. It's difficult.
Of course it is. We got this guy who's losing his fucking mind.
Yes.
I mean, I feel bad for the poor guy. He's having a fucking breakdown, but Jesus Christ.
Kipling.
Yes.
I forget. I asked if I knew anybody in Ashdale, right? And the answer was no.
I believe so, yeah.
Did I ask if I have any contacts in Evergreen Hollow? Or I should rephrase, do I have any contacts in Evergreen Hollow? It's the next closest large city to Mayrin.
Yes, you would have had a shipping contact. Evergreen Hollow itself is known to be very sort of secretive with visitors. Essentially, if you're doing business there, you usually work through an associate.
Yeah, I imagine I have someone there's a smuggler, as my guess, because they're just routing everything up to Mayrin.
Essentially, yeah.
So there's another option potentially when we get there. I know a guy who deals in importing and exporting at Evergreen Hollow. We could take a stop over there and try to get a lay of the land. He's got eyes in the street too. He could see if he's seen the princess yet.
Yes.
Give
Not
us
a
at
bad
least
idea.
somewhere.
It's the best lead we've got.
Oh, and it gives us somewhere to kind of lay low as well. Keep off the street, move about a little more quietly and unnoticed.
Yes, it's the best we've got. And it's not the worst lead either. We're going to have to do something about his eyes, though.
And what do glasses or something? And what are we supposed to do about him?
I don't think glasses
I swore
are.
his allegiance to person, deity, something, in the hopes of getting his sight, which he clearly never fucking got. What was he gave his sight? I don't remember. Anyway,
I think he gave it.
he was just getting fucked over. He's been getting around without though. I guess. Like, what do you mean we're gonna have to do something about it? Like, we gotta cover it so somebody doesn't see he's blind or what?
Well, there's 4 people. One of them's a halfling. One of them's an elf. One of them's a half elf.
I mean, yeah, that's where I was going at with we're gonna need fucking clothes or something because
Yes.
we can't look like
Clothes,
ourselves.
of course.
We can't look like
But-
nobles.
4 people and one of them has pure white eyes is, you know.
I'll give him my glasses. He can't see anyway, so it's not gonna do anything for him. I wear them in the
suppose, yes.
daytime and it's fucking blinding, but at night they help me see. For him, it's not gonna make a bit of difference.
Yes, that's fair.
All right, well, at least we have a starting point, I guess. Hey, actually, that's not a bad idea. Ojmir.
I start pressing on him to wake him up a little bit.
Ojmir.
What do you want?
Hey, I've got a plan.
All right, what? Can you this could not wait till the morning? Is this one of these plans here?
No, it has to be done right now, actually. If
All right.
How far can Bubo fly?
Hey, but the
Can you just let him go, like, deliver?
no.
a letter?
It's closer than the eye can see. Maybe 6-7 ship lengths.
Do you have a way of, like, sending a message far away?
No, not really. Not reliable. No. I mean, Boo is the best bet, but you know, he is not. He's not real. You know, he is real, but he is not real. You know, he cannot stay too far away from me.
All right. Well,
He can see far away, but he cannot fly far away from me.
I need Manny to try and help me out. Then, I'm gonna need Manny next time he's up to go check with the captain or one of the people and see if they have carrier birds that are capable of flying from the vessel to somewhere to deliver a letter.
You know, that sounds like something that an innocent child could probably easily find out.
Well, that's fair, but
You're my money.
Ojmer takes his blanket and just.
all right, I get it. Look, I fucking hate myself too. All right, motherfuck. All right, well, I guess I'll find out at some point.
What is this plan you have? What are you trying to send a note for?
So I got a buddy that lives in Evergreen Hollow. He does some importing, some exporting for me. I'd like to let him know we're coming, to have accommodations made for us, and to have some outfits prepared. As we get off of the ship on the last day, you're going to be wearing my special sunglasses. You can't see, so it's not going to affect you in the daylight.
Right.
But we can't afford to have you walking around as a guy with white eyes.
Okay.
I also have my operation up in Mayrin, that depending on how far and quickly the bird can fly, I can send a message up there and have some shit brought down for us too. We might need some hands to help.
Okay. This friend of yours, this connection, he is trustworthy. You can trust him.
Yeah, he's my guy.
Okay.
He's got a couple of his own guys, local on the ground helping him out, but now he works for me.
When we get closer to port, if we cannot get a carrier pigeon or something, then I will send Bubo as we get closer. I mean, we could always just stay on the ship until your friend comes too. When we get to the port.
I mean,
We
just don't think if he doesn't know what's coming, then he's not gonna know to.
Yes, but what I'm saying is we don't disembark the ship until your friend shows up. So if we pull into port, I send Bubu out, or maybe Sora goes out there, or maybe you leave by yourself. No, that would not be good because they still think you're a child. But if one of us leaves, get your friend and come back, then the rest of us can all leave in disguise with, or stealthily.
Do I know what the docks of Evergreen Hollow are like?
I don't think you've ever been personally, and you've only really heard stories. They're pretty small and secluded, and they're almost within the forest itself.
Okay.
I mean, that could work. What I'm thinking is we could use his import routes as soon as we get off. Like, oh, look at this beautiful forest. Let's take a stroll on the beach for but a moment. I'm imagining he's got tunnels somewhere right around there, super well hidden, out of the way. Should be easy enough for us to slip into.
We could also go in. We could also divide up in the two groups temporarily.
Yes,
And
because
that way-
that's going to look just as well as one of us walking off as a noble.
I was
That
thinking
makes
more of a Manny and his child that he has to care for, going a separate time than the Lord and Lady going a separate time.
Fair.
The same way that we went
Sounds
shopping,
good. Yes.
we went shopping on our own.
We're
I
going
did
to
not
do the
draw much-
business, and you're going to just explore the city.
Yes, but it would not look as noticeable as all four of us together. Two elves, a halfling, a blind human. It draws a lot of attention.
Two noble elves is perfectly normal.
You're not really noble, okay? You're just a fucking guy.
No, but for now. Once we get there, I won't be noble anymore. I mean, I still am technically noble, but
And he's a prince of like a major capital. Gotta count this up. He's not
Prince.
even acting. He's just his
I'm
fucking
not a
self.
prince. I am.
He's not the prince, believe me.
But
His father was like the king or something, and then you killed your
His
father.
father was not the king of nothing. No,
it's
no,
just a
no.
lord.
He's a little lord. He's a lord thief. he's a child of a lord, like you,
All right, well,
Junior.
you know what? He's a fucking noble. Jesus Christ, we can argue over semantics here.
It is okay. Hey, this is what we will do. We will split up. I will wear your funny glasses, and we'll be okay. We will get off the ship. We will find your friend. Then we will all hide for a while. So this princess lady does not find us.
All right, easy enough.
Okay.
And yeah, depending on if they can get a message out, I might have a way where we can get some help pretty quick in Evergreen Hollow.
Good. All right. Yes. Now, can I go to sleep? That was so important. You had to wake me up.
You know what? It was all right. I was gonna do it right this second.
We have 2 more days to worry about this. Good night.
Man, fucking grump.
Well,
I don't recall him being so angry.
Well, he has been being treated like garbage.
he has
So
reason to be.
That's right.
Well,
Like garbage.
Shove it, Manny.
oh god, and Sora just does the same thing with the blanket the other way.
And as you each prepare to turn in for the night, your first sleep of your voyage aboard the Turtledove, that is where we will end today's session.
Yay!
And when
Wow,
you
we're actually
arise,
doing something.
when you arise in the morning, you will all be level 5.
Yay!
So
Annoyingly, if I was pure bard, I would get sending.
Oh,
But I'm multi-class, so I'm technically level 4. So, I
So you're
guess
not.
So take
At least
the
you get a feat
of
now.
Sending.
I do get a feat now.
Or the
Unless you
feat
choose
of,
level 2 in
animal
Rogue.
Companion. I don't know if these are things. They're not things.
Oh, hell yeah. I got another healing light stone. Bling.
ooh!
nice.
We're gonna be unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
I think literally all I get is just my sneak attack improves.
That's good though.
I mean, you know, sneak attack's one of the most OP things in this game.
It is pretty good.
Not as OP as the feat that I'm about to get Kipling. So
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I am banning it already.
no,
What is it? What are you doing?
feel nice.
His
Oh,
feat
no.
is. Well, here's the thing. You have to go to drive-through RPG. And in the search bar, you can search for the feat. It's called Fallen Stars.
That's not what it is. It's actually Elven Accuracy. But
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm going to have to read that up.
that's no problem.
It's
with it.
fine. Everything's fine.
It's official.
Official.
It's an official feat. It just
Yeah,
means
that
it's
means
balanced.
it's fine.
This is
Yeah.
balanced and good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Well,
Oh,
My
boy.
god.
We have a
Phil,
plan.
you can tell us what else is balanced and good. You do have a plan. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
That's fine. It's all good. What's balanced and good? Not my diet.
Heyo.
Because I play
Heyo.
a 3-foot tall man who weighs 75 pounds and does nothing but drink whiskey. Hi, I'm Phil's Gaming. I played Little Sif for you today
Also, Junior Valetti.
because we're undercover, and we've been undercover half of this campaign now. I'd like to just be one character again at some point.
No, you
Hopefully
can't
we
do
can get to that. You can follow me on Twitter at Phils_gaming. And find me here on Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST for Nightsphear.
Very nice.
How about you, Sardrax? Where can we find you?
Twitch TV/Zardrax. And I've been playing the WoW and 7 Days to Die, but now I am on Cyberpunk 2077 until I get tired of it or beat it by the weekend. And then we'll go back to some, also Avorion, which is a little space game too, so swing by for a little variety gaming between 4:30 and 9 on weekdays, and then all day, anytime on Saturday, Sunday.
Very nice.
Next.
Noodle.
Phil did mine. So it's Bride's turn.
Okay.
Noodle, you have to do mine.
Okay, so Bride streams every day except Thursdays because she's here, and Saturdays. Do you stream on Saturdays?
Sometimes, but I also don't stream on
Sometimes.
Sundays. Basically Monday through Friday. Just say Monday
Yeah.
through Friday. It's easier.
But you don't stream on Thursdays either.
Yeah, Thursdays I'm here.
But so you stream Monday through Wednesday and then also Friday and sometimes Saturday.
That's way harder to say than you know what? Just
So she streams Monday through Wednesday
didn't
and
have penis.
also Friday and sometimes Saturday. And Kipling had a penis. Not anymore, I think.
what is she playing?
She's playing right now nothing. You don't play games anymore. You just IRL stream. You just chatting. Every stream. Every time I go into your stream, it's just chatting. Every single day.
Because I
You
start
don't
my
play
stream with
anything.
just chatting.
Yes, you do. And then you end your stream with just chatting.
And then
there's
sometimes I
no
just
games,
never play the game.
Which is fine. But you're
And
not playing anything. You're
tomorrow-
sometimes playing Breath of the Wild.
What am I doing tomorrow, Noodle? It's
Tomorrow?
Creep Club Friday. What am I doing?
You're just making sounds
Chatting.
and calling it music.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
I
you're
do
doing
on
on Fridays because you're a freak and you just
Thanks.
make sounds
Yeah,
and
that's
call
what I
it
do.
music.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
I
Nice.
don't know
Fair.
the time. Is it 9?
6
It's
my time. 6 Eastern.
6 Eastern
Good job.
until she ends.
Usually 6 to 9 for the meme.
Get it?
Thank you.
Monday through Wednesdays and Fridays, and also sometimes Saturdays, but never Sundays. And on Thursdays, she's here at 6.
I'm gonna have my schedule say that everywhere
Yeah.
now.
That's how it is. What it is.
Yeah, it's just you say it way more.
Eloquently.
Yeah, that's the word.
Because your Lord hath commanded it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Dare, oh, dare.
Kipling.
I think she's playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, really? I mean, I could have sworn I saw you playing some Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
It's
I
because
Mhm.
they wanted to see my island. Listen,
So she doesn't
this is why
play
it's
any
Friday.
games. But sometimes she turns them on.
We're the
Yeah.
worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
How about you, Kipling?
What about me? I'm just that Kipling guy. You can find me here Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. UK, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, apart from Thursdays, which is 11 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh god, what am I playing at the moment? I'm jumping between Animal Crossing, Destiny, and Genshin, and I'm soon to be playing through Final Fantasy X because I never finished it the last time I touched it, and I've forgotten everything about it.
it.
I've been watching
You tell me
PB.
when you start that game.
I will. I've been watching PB play Final Fantasy VI, and I'm like, I want to play Final Fantasy again. So
Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy game.
What? 10 is?
Yeah.
Good choice.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's a good choice.
It's not bad, but I wouldn't put it my
You a
favorite.
simp,
Yeah,
okay?
it's also one of the first ones that he played like all the way through.
Oh, so there's nostalgia
So,
with it.
yeah.
9
Definitely.
is second on that list. 9 is probably a better game.
I
like,
would
in
say
terms
that
of actually
objectively,
being a
9
game.
is just the best one, but it's not my favorite either.
That's what I say. I always say that 7 is the best story for me, but just 9 is my favorite game. Like, like I know that it might not be the best,
No,
but it's my
9
favorite.
9 is the best one.
Well, see,
Just objectively speaking, it's the best RPG of them all, and it's the most Final
Wow.
Fantasy of them.
Damn.
Because that's the point of it. It's fan service the game as Final Fantasy 9, and it does it well, and it perfects the formula. And then, but it isn't my favorite, so
yeah, well,
sorry, Brian.
we can't all have good taste.
Well, Zardrax seems let down. What's your favorite, Zardrax?
3 or 6, depending on how you want to call it.
Yeah, 6 is a good. It's good.
It's the American 3, but the Japanese 6.
Yeah. Because Americans, for some reason, would prefer to play 3 than 6. Instead of just calling it 1, they just started with 3.
Yeah.
It was the best.
It's very
You got to
good.
be that little animal guy, and it had the arena for the first. It was the first one that had the arenas.
Yeah.
Light Eater Coliseum.
So
Yeah.
tune in when Kipling plays Final Fantasy X.
yeah, I have no idea when. It may not be until the new year, but it will happen. I'm
There you go.
determined.
Oh, you're starting tomorrow.
No,
I'm not
don't do
starting
that.
tomorrow. I've got to do a raid tomorrow
Same,
that
bro.
you can watch if you're interested in Destiny 2 content.
I'm sorry, I also have to do a raid tomorrow.
I have to play the game where I stream and chat gets to decide whether I'm manic or just in a good mood. That's what my Friday streams are. It's a mix of people being like, I'm vibing so hard right now, and is she okay? It's equal. Equally, those comments are the ones that I get. It's great.
We still don't actually know yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and
don't
we'll
know the
never
answer.
know. So,
Half the fun.
Yeah.
mhm.
There, oh dear. Well, thank you all for playing. Players. Thank you all
Thank
for
you for
watching.
DM.
Yeah,
Watchers.
thanks.
Thanks for running it.
We will find out next week what will happen on the rest of your journey from Ashdale to Evergreen Hollow. And yeah, interesting times ahead.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Not gonna die, no. He's not leveling us up right now because he has faith in
Yeah.
us and we've deserved it and have played so well. He's just fattening us up before we die.
He knows what's coming. That's what's happening.
Gotta give you a fighting chance before the TPK, you know.
I'm gonna elevate to God mode now.
Yeah,
That's right.
we all must become gods.
5th level warlock. Bring it, bitches.
Bring it, bitches. And as we end the show, somewhere in a bar is a southern gentleman playing cards, playing some dice, and in his pocket he feels a slight pull, and he smiles to himself, shaking his head. We'll see you all next week. Thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.